I mean, we could if you wanted to.
I just have to go completely off of memory, of which I have little to none.
All right, just letting everybody know we're here, over on the Discord and all
And
that
we
good
could
stuff. And
if you
yeah, this was man, this list was hard to write, man. I'll tell you that much.
I already don't like my list. Like I do, but I don't because there's a lot left out of it.
Yeah, same here.
But this is one that's like, even if we did a top 20,
hmm
there'd be one or two that at least that I'd be like, oh man, it didn't make the cut.
Yeah, we would need to do at least a top 50 to get everything in that I would want to put in here because I was a TV watcher growing up. So.
Oh, same here.
And Tyler in the chat room, what's up, man? Welcome to the show.
Tyler.
And
What's
here we
going
go.
on?
Let's get this show on the road. What do you say?
Yeah, we might as well since we're here.
In 3, 2, 1. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. In 3, 2, 1. Greetings, programs, and welcome back to another episode of the Nerd Cave Retro Show. My name is Jason Robbins.
And my name is Derek Diamond.
And once again, a huge shout out to our good friend, Jeremy Branch, for that new synthwave theme we got going on. We've just been playing for a few weeks now. Go follow him. His YouTube page, his synthwave page is at Lucid Memory 4146. And don't forget, everybody, this is your last episode. You got a few days left to get that 50% off on Patreon for the 50% off in February. So if you want to be a patron, it's 50% off till the end of the month. So go do it now. And that being said, Derek, how was your week?
Honestly, it kind of went by so fast. I don't remember much from it. I got to take Friday off, so I had a 3-day weekend. So it was good to just kind of chill at home and, not really do much after working a lot over the past couple of weeks. Played a little bit of Survival Kids, which I'll be reviewing on our next episode. And of course, with Saturday being the 40th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda, played through the original
Nice.
a little bit, and that was more than Nintendo did to celebrate Zelda. So
Like we said, we weren't really
the score is
expecting
Derek
much.
1, Nintendo nothing.
Nintendo, you. What is wrong with Nintendo, man? I mean,
I know they're probably going to save a lot of it for when they're promoting the movie, but
I know, but still, a post something online.
yeah,
saying,
that's all you had to do.
all you had to do was say "Happy Birthday, Zelda and Link," and we would have been happy with that. But no, they're just like, no, we're not putting anything out.
I mean, it's not your redheaded stepchild or anything. So
It-
why you got to treat Zelda like that?
I mean, it's the 40th anniversary of arguably your second largest franchise, and one of the largest video game franchises of all time. At least say happy birthday online or put a small, little video out on the Nintendo YouTube page, just showing some gameplay from all the games, something, anything, Nintendo. What's wrong with you?
A lot that we'd have to use a whole podcast to cover that.
Man.
What about you? How was your week?
It was pretty good. I actually finally got the PS2 cranked up again because I bought a brand new controller the other day
All that.
at the Game Exchange. It's a nice controller too. It was only $10. Couldn't pass that up because I got like 18 PS2 controllers and none of them work properly. They're like one on one of them, like the right trigger doesn't work, and then on another one, like the X button doesn't work, and then on another one, like the left thumbstick. So if I could take all my PS2 controllers and smash them into one workable controller, that'd be nice. But I was at the Game Exchange the other day, came across this really nice, brand new, off-brand PS2 controller. Paid $10 for it. It works fine. I was playing some Warriors all weekend long for the PS2, and let me tell you, I'm enjoying that game a lot. I can't wait to review it.
Yeah, it was funny enough when you were talking about all your controllers that didn't work. I was thinking you could pull a Dr. Frankenstein and just kind of combine them together, and if it works, you could just yell, "It's alive!"
It's alive. I mean, I could. I even asked the guy at Game Exchange, like, do you know anybody that can fix controllers? And he said there's a guy that's like 15 minutes away that fixes old controllers like that. So I might hit that guy up and see if he can at least get one workable controller out of, the 8 controllers that I have for the PS2 that none of them work properly.
If that happens, you got to draw the little like stitches and maybe put some bolts on the side of the controller.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Frank controller. I like it.
It would be one of one, as the kids would say.
I like that. But yeah, no, other than that, just a kind of a relaxing weekend. Really didn't do a whole lot. Went out to eat a couple times and, got a little bit back for my taxes. So we ate out a couple times. I got 4 brand new tires for the car. So that pretty much ate up all of it. Because, whenever you get a little money back, it's like, yay, I got money back on my taxes. The car's like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yeah, it's always the car.
Yeah.
I've still got to do my taxes, actually. I may do that this weekend. I have a bad habit of waiting till the last minute, but I'm going to try not to do that this year.
Oh, and since I got a little bit of money back on the taxes, I took a little money, and I'm getting Legacy Box done for these Fall as Well tapes that I have that we talked about.
Ooh.
And got some Legacy boxes coming. I'm going to get these digitized. And for those that are interested, I created a Fall as Well Band Instagram account. It's at Fall as Well Band. And I'm just going to post pictures and, stuff I've collected for the band over the years. It's just going to be a nice little stroll down memory lane. Just put some old pictures up. Things like that. So if you want to follow it, go follow at Fall as Well Band on Instagram.
Yeah, I saw you posted a couple of things. It was really cool.
Yeah, I got a ton of pictures and stuff to put up there. So it's time to start doing that because I don't want, the memory of the band to fade into nothing. So at least this way there's records out there. Because even if you look up on the Wayback Machine, go type in fallaswell.com. In 2004 to 2005, and you'll see our old website still on there on the Wayback Machine.
I'll have to go do that.
Yeah, I do that occasionally whenever I need to reference something, like whenever we were on tour, things like that.
Right.
But it's pretty cool to go there check that out and see that it still exists. It's kind of a step into the past. It's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
But guess what we're doing tonight, everybody? We got a few news stories, but I'm probably going to save them to the end if we have time. If not, we'll save them for next week. But what we're doing this week is our top 5 TV themes. And me and Derek have been talking over the weekend, and man, this top 5 was probably one of the hardest top 5s I've ever done. Not hard meaning I couldn't think of anything. Hard meaning I thought of too many things and had to whittle them all down into 5 top 5 and then 5 honorable mentions. And I still feel bad that I left so many things out.
So I have a rule when I do the top 5s on this show. Much like you, I've got the top 5 and then I whittled the honorable mentions down to 5. I don't even know if I've made an exception for that, but with this I have, just because I didn't want to cut anything else. Yeah. This was by far the hardest top 5 that I have done for the exact same reasons you did. Is that I just made a list of all the theme songs that I like, and then just slowly started to kind of whittle them down. And I'm like, This is what I'm going to go with. It'll probably change tomorrow. Yeah. I'm going to be completely honest, and then it'll change the day after that. But as of February 23rd, 2026 at 6:14 p.m. Central Time, this is my list. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because, whenever we do our top 5 lists, I always, like the entire week, I got the Notes app on my phone, and I have a thing that's just whatever top 5 is for that week. And I'll just go in there, like when I think of something, I'll go put it in there. And this one was just like, I just filled it up with every theme song that I've ever loved that I'm just like, I cannot put all these in here. Like it would just be and it would take an hour to go through my entire list. So I had to whittle it down. and I tried not to touch it once I put it in the show notes. So the way it stands now is the way it's been since Saturday when I put it in here. So as of 6:15 Monday night, whatever tonight is, February something 23rd 2026. This is my list as of right now. So do you want me to go first, or you want to go first?
Usually I go first, so why don't you go first this time?
All right. Well, starting out with my honorable mentions, and man, some of these I feel bad moving out of the top 5. But we'll start with Smallville. Somebody Save Me. I don't know what it is about that song. It's such a good theme song, man. That song is awesome.
It's that beginning. Da, 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 somebody. You're in for some good stuff.
Yeah.
When you hear that song.
And of course, I couldn't. This should have been on my top 5 list because I just sing this in my head all the time. The Bugs Bunny theme. This is it. I love this freaking song, and I don't know why I love it so much, but this song just feels like childhood to me.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't thought of this song in years. And then I read your list on Saturday when you said you posted it. And I'm just like, oh, wow, that's like poor memory unlocked.
Yeah. I mean, it's an overture, cut the lights. This is it. We'll hit the heights. And oh, what heights we'll hit. On with the show. This is it.
This is it.
And I'm just like, yes, the greatest cartoons of all time are about to start.
Makes me think of Saturday mornings.
I know. It makes me want a bowl of cereal and be 10 years old again. The next one is also the original cartoon theme for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And a little bit of trivia. Oh man, what's his name? He was the producer, Chuck Lorre. Chuck Lorre wrote this theme song. This was a placeholder theme song. This was just his placeholder until he came up with something better to put in the cartoon, but they liked it so much they ended up using this. This was the demo placeholder for the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoons. He even did the voices of the different turtles, so then they had to match the voices of the turtles when they were casting for the voices in the cartoon to match what he did in the theme song.
I had no idea that was the case.
Yeah, it was.
It was pretty incredible, actually.
It was on an old episode of the Nerdist, if you could still find it.
Okay,
It's the Nerdist, the Chuck Lorre episode, and he's talking about how he made this theme song, and it was amazing. I was just like, that's insanity.
Yeah, you could say, he made this as the demo version until he made something better.
You know what I mean?
The kicker is he couldn't make anything better because
I'm just like, this was the demo? Like, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I did not know that. That's a great trivia question.
And my next honorable mention at number 2 is Tailspin.
Oh, yeah. Tailspin.
Oh, yeah. I just, you cannot go wrong with the Disney afternoon theme songs back in the day. I even had Chippendale Rescue Rangers on here, but they had to get bumped off because I couldn't just have an entire list of Disney afternoon theme songs on here.
And that was the toughest thing because all the Disney afternoon shows had great intro themes from,
so good.
And we'll get into some more of them later, but I will say I thought Goof Troop had kind of an underrated song. It didn't make either of my lists, but I did quite enjoy that one. But they're all so good. But there's something about Tailspin, like I have to move to the beat of that song. Like it's like it has a power over me.
Yeah. I love that cartoon. I gotta find the DVDs for that show. I loved that cartoon. Tailspin and DuckTales were, and Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Just those three, like at the beginning of the, and what was the other one at that time? It was the Gummy Bears. Those 4 shows were just like, man, that was my afternoons right there. And then at my number 1 honorable mention, Batman the Animated Series. It's pretty much the same Danny Elfman theme from the movie, just tweaked. but man, you hear that and it's just, you see that the two lights for the bat
Mhm.
logo, and then you hear that music, and it's like, man, that's just, I want to go back to that era, that time.
The definitive Batman theme.
Yes.
It is, and it will be after we're dead and gone.
Yeah.
I have no doubt of that.
And Kevin Conroy will always be Batman.
Yeah, I saw a picture. I don't know if Mark Hamill posted or if someone else did, but it was of Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill at some kind of con from years ago.
That's cool.
And I'm thinking, man, that's the best Batman Joker
Yep.
duo like of all time.
Man,
And I'll
I wanna
fight
go watch
anybody
it.
on that.
I've actually found all of the DVD sets at the thrift store not too long ago. I have them all. They're all brand spanking new too.
Oh wow,
So it's so cool.
that's awesome.
And now on to my actual top five. At number five, I got Scrubs. I'm No Superman. I love Scrubs. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. I still listen to that soundtrack. That show is so good.
Yeah, and what's great about it too is not the song and just the way the intro was cut. It really set the tone for what the show was like, the feel of the show.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure you know this, but your Scrubs is coming
Oh
back
yeah, I'm
this
excited.
week.
I'm so
And
happy.
I read something. I think it was yesterday. So my favorite character from that show, or favorite side character anyway, was the janitor. Just because he busted JD's you know what so much. It was finally announced that he's coming back for the new season.
Oh, I know. I love it. Everybody's coming back. They even have Dr. Cox coming back. Man, this is
That
going
was
to be
what sold
good.
me on it.
Yeah, because we're going to pretend that season 9 just didn't happen, and this is just, a what, like 15-year gap since
Yeah.
the season 8 or whatever it was that ended. So that's the way I'm looking at it. We just had a 15-year gap.
In the video where they revealed that Neil Flynn was coming back as the janitor, whoever's holding the camera took this crumpled up ball of paper and just tossed it on the ground. And Neil Flynn walks by, looks down, looks up. Yeah, I'm not picking that up, and just walks away. And I'm like, he's back. Yes.
Oh, I can't wait. Number 4, Nerf Herder with the Buffy the Vampire Slayer theme. That's still one of the greatest theme songs of all time. Is the Buffy the Vampire Slayer theme.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've only watched a handful of Buffy episodes, but yeah, that intro theme was great.
Oh, Buffy is a staple around this household. We watch Buffy all the time around here. And Angelina she is a Buffy nerd. All she watches is Buffy. She loves it.
Oh, it's a good show.
Let's see. At number 3, one of the greatest theme songs of all time, Knight Rider.
Oh, this is like iconic 80s.
I mean, you hear that theme song, it just makes you just want to go drive fast, is what that theme does.
I can't listen to this theme when I drive for that very reason.
We used to cover that song when I was in a band called Ferrigno. We covered the Knight Rider theme. That's how we used to start our shows, was with the Knight
Ooh,
Rider theme
okay.
song.
Love it.
At number 2, the A-Team.
Dun,
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 dun, dun,
dun,
dun.
dun.
I mean, how do you get any better than that? I mean, you get the whole backstory of the A-Team at the beginning. With the if you need help, and if you can find them, call the A-Team. And then they escape from a maximum security prison, and it's like they tell you the whole story at the beginning of the theme song, and then it goes into it, and it just makes you want to just punch something.
And one thing's for sure, D.A. Baracus ain't getting on a plane.
Yeah, no kidding. And Tyler in the chat room says, "Hail Ferrigno." That was that was all everybody would scream that at our shows. Hail Ferrigno. And at my number 1 spot, this took a lot of thinking, but the greatest theme song of all time, and I think a lot of people are going to agree with me, DuckTales.
Yeah. If someone puts DuckTales as their number 1, like, I don't argue it. whatsoever. It's from that doom 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 doom. Like you hear like two beats of the song and you know exactly what it is. And much like Tailspin, I just lose all bodily function when I hear that song. Like I have to just sway back and forth to it. It's so good.
They didn't have to go that hard. They didn't. But they did. It reminds me of that meme of the guy on the beach with the piano and the piano's on fire. And I'm just like, they were asking the guys like, hey, will you come up with a theme song for the this DuckTales show we have? And he just lit the piano on fire. And you got like the horn section that's just like going off, man. Like why did they go that hard on the theme song? They didn't have to, but they did, and we're better for it.
Yeah, this might be Disney's most iconic theme song.
100%.
Definitely when it comes to shows. With movies, you could probably argue it a little bit, but yeah, DuckTales is one of the greatest themes of all time.
But that's my list, and yeah, we're ending with DuckTales. Because of all when you tell me to instantly think of a theme song for a TV show, DuckTales is going to be the thing that instantly pops in my head. So that it had to be the number one.
Oh, absolutely. All right, so moving on to my list, going into my honorable mentions, and again, this was extremely difficult. I went back and forth on this for days before I decided on this, but going through my honorable mentions, Spider-Man the Animated Series. So I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. I was actually introduced to Spider-Man through the 90s animated series, and I was also, and still am, a big Aerosmith fan. So to find out that Joe Perry did the guitar for this theme song was just incredible.
I think you told me that before. That's such a weird little trivia tidbit.
It is, but it personified the 90s in my opinion. Just as soon as that theme starts, when you hear the little web and then you hear the it gets me so amped up to watch the show. This was very close to making it into my top 5 list. We mentioned DuckTales, mentioned Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. I gotta throw Darkwing Duck on my list. Darkwing Duck was never my favorite cartoon, but I loved that theme song so much. And even there's a great mix on YouTube where someone takes the beginning and closing themes of Darkwing Duck and combines them into one. I listen to it at least once a week. It is one of the best theme songs that Disney ever did.
Yeah, and like you said, Darkwing Duck is probably of all the Disney afternoon shows, it's not one of my favorites. I mean, I like watching it. I'll watch it, but it's not one of my favorites. But man, those theme songs, especially Darkwing Duck, man, they just slap.
They do, absolutely. Next up is The Office. Much like you said, Buffy is a show that's a staple in your household. The Office is a staple in mine.
Yeah, this had to be removed from my list. It just didn't have room for it.
Yeah. No, it's anything that you cut. Like I don't blame you in the slightest because, like we said, this was a really hard list. It's just that something about hearing that catchy piano that it makes me laugh because the show is so great.
Yeah.
But it's also calming in a way because The Office is, ironically enough, a little bit of a stress reliever, even though Michael Scott is one of the most anxiety-inducing characters ever created. How that works, I have no idea, but it does. So
one of the newer girls that works at my office, she put a thing up in the bathroom it was a Michael Scott quote in the bathroom, and it says, "In Italy, it is customary for one to wash their hands after going to the bathroom. It's considered polite." Michael Scott.
That's so good. My favorite is, of course, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take by Wayne Gretzky from Michael Scott. But moving on, DuckTales, Again, and it might be crazy that it's not in my top five, but I'll explain my top five when I get to it. But DuckTales is one of the best theme songs, as we mentioned earlier. I had to throw in a newer show. Stranger Things has an incredible opening theme.
Yeah.
It captures the show perfectly. It has that synth wave, but also like a bit of horror and suspense to it.
Yeah.
And there's just something about it. Like it has kind of a fast beat to it, but it's sinister in a way.
Yeah.
And to me it captures the 80s
Yeah.
synth wave perfectly.
It just feels
I
very John Carpenter-ish to me.
Yes, that's the perfect way to describe it. But moving on to my actual top five, my number five is Sonic the Hedgehog. Specifically, it's popularly called Sat AM because it aired on Saturdays as opposed to Power Rangers. It captures the spirit of Sonic perfectly. It has this fast guitar beat. The lyrics are great. And again, it kind of gives the backstory of the show, like not through the lyrics essentially, but you get to see, because the Sonic show was very different than the games that you see today. There's a lot more characters. It has a much darker tone than you might think. But it just has such a great beat to it. It captures the character of Sonic perfectly, and I love it. Number four, I posted this in the Discord. I don't know if anybody else is going to put this, but I recently rediscovered the show for like the fifth time. The Unsolved Mysteries theme, the original one, is so good.
I didn't even think about it for my list, but man, talk about an iconic theme song. This song, when I was a kid and this show would come on, it would instantly just like scare me, like anxiety inducing. I don't. It's like the X-Files theme song, but I was like maybe 10 years old, 10 years old when Unsolved Mysteries came on. And, my parents would watch it, and we'd be sitting there just watching, like, Cheers or something. And then all of a sudden, the Unsolved Mysteries theme comes on, and I'm just like, I'm going to bed now. I don't want to be up anymore.
Yeah, if no one knows what Unsolved, or those who don't know what Unsolved Mysteries is, it's this old true crime show. It's kind of like the birth of true crime, or one of the first true crime shows, where they would film reenactments of stories that happened, whether they were like, murder cases. They would even do like supernatural stuff.
Yeah.
And they got this actor named Robert Stack to be the narrator of the show. This man could read the nutritional facts on a cereal box, and it would scare you. And somebody put on YouTube today, imagine if Robert Stack was a politician.
Oh, God. Nobody would mess with us around the world. Other countries would be frightened of us.
No, he would get my vote every single time. But the Unsolved Mysteries theme is great.
All right, here we go. Hold on just 1 second. I'm bringing it up. Sounds like something bad's about to happen to you. That's what that theme song says. It's like something horrible is about to happen. You're going to be kidnapped, or you're going to be abducted by aliens, or ghosts are going to come. Because that was the thing about Unsolved Mysteries. It was like some of it was people just going missing, or an unsolved murder, and then the next one would be like somebody was somebody's home was attacked by aliens or something like that. And you're just like, what? It was just frightening. It was a frightening TV show.
It was, but for some reason, I love it.
I do too.
Let's see.
I love going back and just randomly watching old Unsolved Mysteries episodes, but I tried to watch the revival, and it just doesn't have the same flavor that it used to have.
No, when Robert Stack died, that was, to me, the show died.
Yeah.
Kind of moving on is number three. You mentioned this in your top five, Smallville. For the same reasons that you mentioned, this was one of the very few shows that I watched the pilot and I stuck with the show until the finale.
Yeah.
They never changed the theme song, and I'm glad they didn't because it sets the tone for the show.
Yeah.
Everything from seeing the pieces of Krypton crash into Smallville, the way the characters would pop up with those cheesy like 90s and 2000s poses with their name popping up. It was so good. Number two, this may surprise people that it's not my number one.
I would have bet any amount of money this was going to be number one.
Cheers is my number two. I love the show. The theme song, yeah, it's not the most catchy beat. It's just kind of like your generic piano, but it fits the show perfectly.
It sets the tone of that show perfectly.
Absolutely. Anytime I hear this song, I smile. You know, like the show had brought me, or it still continues to bring me a lot of happiness. And hearing the theme song does the same thing.
That show, that theme song, it's like a warm hug.
Yes, exactly. But my number one, I probably drove my mom crazy by playing the song and watching the show so much. It is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I loved that it was my favorite cartoon growing up. You know how much I love the Ninja Turtles. I still have all my Ninja Turtles figurines that I collected when I was a kid. I have the complete box set where the box is, it looks like the Turtle Van.
Yeah. That was great.
And I love this theme song. It's so upbeat. It makes me want to run and find the Foot Clan and just beat the hell out of them.
You know, they brought up in the chat room that Robert Stack was Ultra Magnus in the Transformers movie.
What?
I didn't know that. He said, yes, all hail, Mortiz says, all hail Ultra Magnus. I think that first before Unsolved Mysteries.
Okay.
And Nick says, interesting. I would have thought it would have been the Pokemon theme song. I'm surprised it's not even on your list.
It probably should have been, but yeah, there's so many that, you know, I thought of that didn't include that I didn't include. Like that's one of them. The X-Men theme would have been another one.
Pee-wee's what was the Pee-wee show?
Pee-wee's Playhouse?
Yeah, Pee-wee's Playhouse. I don't know, I kept thinking Big Top Pee-wee. Pee-wee's Playhouse is a great theme song, too. It's just so stupid, and it completely set up the tone. I know you are,
but what am I?
And you know, that was Cyndi Lauper that did the theme song for Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was. I'm full of weird trivia this week.
I love it.
But yeah, that brings us to the end of our lists. And Derek, you want to do our Patreon shout-outs before we go into the listener lists?
As always, we like to shout out our awesome patrons over at patreon.com/nerdcaveretro. We want to shout out our newest patrons, Jam the Ottoman, a.k.a. Sirom11590, Zachary Herring, Eek7674, Omnislick, Alex the Alley Cat, Justin Nispel, Riley, the official NCR fact checker, Mr. Wally Phelps, Nick W., Eld the Zombie, Yup Fed, a.k.a. Knife, Raven, Daniel Salmon, a.k.a. Bethany Fox, our amazing Discord community manager, Mr. B-Rez Coffee himself, Mike Eveland, Xblade07, Carlos Longoria, a.k.a. I am the Rampage, Staff Sergeant Sketch, Gus and Penny, a man who knows his potato, being accompanied by his manager, Sir Marcus Vontavious Alabama Chicken, a man known in Philadelphia as the legendary Marco Sandwich, known on the West Coast as Ellis, the American... that makes no sense, but that was all I could think of. The American Salad, Venus, the golf instructor, the Dream Chaser. He is a violinist. He is a pianist. and an overall enjoyer of music, the undisputed Nerd Cave Retro Heavyweight Champion of the World, Joey Eamon.
Joey.
And last but not least,
Mama Diamond.
Anna Diamond. Thank you all so much for your continued contributions and keeping the lights on for us here at the Nerd Cave Retro Show. We mentioned it at the beginning of the episode, but this is your last week to get half off of our Patreon account. So normally it's $1, but for one more week, it's 50 cents. Chances are you can find 50 cents in your little cup holder if you have the little hand slot on your door. If you're like my dad, you put change there. You might be able to find some there. Your couch, who knows where. But for as little as 50 cents for the month of February, you get your own RSS feed with zero ads. And you get your own custom RSS feed, but you also get early access to our bonus episodes, which include commentary tracks for various animated shows, a lot of the ones we've listed so far. Full-length movies. We've also done roundtable discussions of Dungeons & Dragons campaign. You get early access to that, normally about 4 to 6 weeks before the general public is able to listen to them. So you want to be a part of our awesome Patreon community, just head over to patreon.com/nerdcaveretro. And for new patrons, be sure to send us your email so we can give you a proper shout out.
And I'll play this for the theme song for your top 5 TV theme songs. And up first, we have AxeBlade07. He says, "Man, there are so many great ones, it was really hard to choose. I had to at least provide a couple lists for both live action and cartoon TV show themes," which is a good idea. We should have done that. Top 5 live action and top 5 cartoon themes. That's what we should have done, Derek.
He's playing chess while we're struggling to play checkers.
No kidding. He says his top 5 live action list. Number 5, Battlestar Galactica. I just forgot all about Battlestar Galactica. Oh,
Dwight Schrute would be livid because it wasn't number 1.
And number 4, another great 80s that I forgot about, Magnum P.I. Dude, I forgot about Magnum.
Yeah, I forgot about Magnum too.
Number 3, Airwolf. Oh, I forgot about Airwolf too. That's a great theme song. Number 2, Knight Rider, of course. And number 1, this was on my list too. I had to remove it, but I had the tape of this when I was a kid. And now, as an old man, I have the vinyl for this soundtrack. But the Miami Vice theme by Jan Hammer. Dong, 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 dong. And then it just goes, it's like the ultimate 80s theme song.
Mm-hmm. And Miami Vice is a great one.
And also, he did a top 5 80s TV cartoon shows. Number 5, but this is not an 80s cartoon there, AxeBlade. This is X-Men 97 at number 5. That's not an 80s cartoon. What are you doing, man? You're mixing up your decades there, buddy.
It's such a good theme. I can't fault him for it.
I'll allow it. Number 4, The Real Ghostbusters. This is another one that was on my list that I had to move back down. Number 3, Transformers. Number 2, Mask. I forgot about Mask. Mask has a great theme song. Do you remember watching Mask?
I never really watched it, but I know the theme. Yeah, the theme's great.
Yeah, I had a couple of the Mask toys too when I was a kid. That was like the hot item for a long time when I was in like 3rd grade was Mask. And his number 1 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Heroes in a Half Shell.
Turtle Power.
All right, and from Facebook, we have our friend Mark Simmons, a.k.a. Mushmouth TB. Honorable mentions, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? I can't believe that I didn't put this at least in the honorable mentions. This is such a good one. It's catchy. It's fun. It elaborates on the premise of the show. What's not to love? I mean, I'm not going to argue that. That's my Bush. Do you remember this? I
No.
loved it when. No, I don't. I loved it when it aired as a kid, and if it weren't for 9/11, never forget, it might have had more than 8 episodes. Just a funny, catchy, irreverent song sung by Trey Parker of basketball fame. I have to go look this up after the show's
I
over.
don't remember That's My Bush. I have no memory of that being a TV show at all.
No. Gilligan's Island, there are two versions of this, and that confused me as a small child. For some reason, the first version didn't include all of the main cast, but they redid it and added the Professor and Mary Ann by season 2. Good stuff.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
If I
that's
was
when
the
you're
professor or the Mary Ann, if that first theme song was like, and the rest, I'd have been like, hey, what the hell, man? We're part of the cast too.
Do you remember that Key and Peele skit with the substitute teacher, and he gets so mad that he like tosses
Yeah.
all the lab equipment? That would have been me if I were the professor or Mary
I
Ann.
know that was kind of crappy to just be like, and the rest, like, damn, man, we're chopped liver over here, I guess.
I know. It just put me in a tree costume and had me play background on the set.
Another weird little trivia thing about Gilligan's Island: if you go and watch the original pilot for Gilligan's Island, the original theme song is nothing like the Island's theme song that we know and love. The original theme song was by John Williams.
Really?
Yes, go look that up on YouTube. The original John Williams Gilligan's Island theme song.
I'm gonna have to start bringing a notebook to these podcasts because you're taking me to school, my friend.
No, man, I don't know. I just have weird. I like this is in my wheelhouse for some reason, man.
Oh, I love it. I wanted to ask this about Gilligan's Island. Like the show was fun and everything, but like the professor could make all these inventions.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they just patch a hole in that damn boat?
Who knows, man? Because if they did, it would have lasted one episode. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the correct answer. There would have been no show.
it wasn't like they didn't have enough wood on the island to be able to patch a hole in the boat. You know what I'm saying? Like he could make a radio
Yeah.
out of coconuts and a coconut milk, but he can't patch a hole in the boat. Like, what good are you, Professor?
Somebody should make that into a meme. Like, the one I can think of the most is from A New Hope. Whenever you see the projection of Princess Leia and it says, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope," and it cuts to Alec Guinness and he goes, "No," and then in credits. But moving on to Mushmouth's actual list, the Jeffersons. This is such a good song. Moving on up is an uplifting song that is somehow both lighthearted and serious, an excellent pairing to the show it presents. I absolutely agree with that.
Another song we used to cover,
all-
and when I was in Ferrigno, we used to do the Jeffersons theme song.
Nice. All in the Family, the OG right here. This theme song is deeply embedded in my DNA. Before I knew how to speak, this show was on television in front of me, and I will never not love it. Archie and Edith singing in character, showing each other a mix of affection and disdain with each word. It is perfect. I played this live a couple of times.
Good theme song.
Oh, absolutely. Family Guy. Get ready for Seth MacFarlane glazing. A lot of people say this rips off the All in the Family song, and they're right. If you're going to steal from the greats.
Yep.
When you hear this song, you know you're going to get some of the middest comedic television writing of all time. It's fast food, unhealthy, predictable, comforting. Yeah, I mean, I don't really disagree with that. American Dad. Now, here's a theme song that showed that MacFarlane doesn't have to steal everything from All in the Family to get it right. It's a high energy, rousing bump along, and it signals the start of my favorite animated sitcom of all time. This used to be my alarm clock.
Wow.
I could see Mushmouth waking up, just popping out of bed and go, "Good morning,
Yeah.
USA." And his last entry on his list, The Cleveland Show. What can I say? All three of these shows just have banger theme songs. While Cleveland Show may not have gotten the love the other two did, this theme song beats them both as being catchy, goofy, lovable intro that perfectly introduces its concept. There's old friends and new friends and even a bear. It's just a fun song, man.
Well, I mean, you got to give it to up for Seth MacFarlane. I mean, he is a very talented, like crooner style singer. Have you ever heard that? He put out an
Oh yeah.
album a few years ago that's really good. It's not comedy at all. It's just him doing like old school, Frank Sinatra style crooner music, and it's great.
Oh, 100%.
Now we're going to move on to the Discord, and let me pull up the top 5 tab here. And I had it up, but now I lost my spot. Okay, here we go. We have up first our good friend, Mr. Joey Image. And I would list off all of his names, but we don't have time, and I'm just going to move
Dream. No, I'm kidding.
Ellis Image, Joey, and otherwise known as Joey, says his honorable mentions are The Big Bang Theory. That's a great theme song. Forgot about Big Bang Theory. The Flintstones. The Drew Carey Show. That's a really good one. Cleveland Rocks.
I forgot the truth.
I know, so many good theme songs. The Jeopardy tune. The A-Team. Magnum P.I. Three's Company. And He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Those are all fantastic. And now for his top
100%.
5, in no specific order. I forgot to put this one on my list. Taxi. I love the theme song for Taxi.
Taxi was, so when I was a kid and I watched Nick at Night, Taxi was the last show that I would watch before bed. The theme song is just so calming.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was so good.
Such a good show, too. The Sopranos. That was a really good theme song, too. Greatest. Oh, I was going to put this one on my list and I forgot. Greatest American Hero. My favorite song to do at karaoke.
Yeah, I'm just learning all kinds of stuff today.
G.I. Joe. And, of course, All in the Family.
I would sing the Edith portion of All in the Family, but one, I don't want to hurt my ears because I have to do it loudly if I do it, and I don't want everybody to tune out.
Yeah.
Next up, we have our good friend Nick. His honorable mentions, That 70s Show.
Oh, that's a good one,
That's
too.
a good one. That was a good show, too. I loved That 70s Show back in the day. Scrubs. Seinfeld. I can't believe I forgot Seinfeld.
Yeah, but the thing is does Seinfeld count as a theme song? Because all it is a bass going boom, ba boom, 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 boom. And that's pretty much then like boom, boom, boom. I mean, it's great. I love Seinfeld, but is that really, can it really count as a theme song?
I mean, I would say so. I mean, it's got to have some kind of theme.
Yeah.
The Office, Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad was a great one, too. The Flintstones, Family Guy, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You, and SpongeBob. Top 5 in no particular order. And I'm kicking myself because I forgot this one too. King of the Hill.
Yeah.
I love the King of the Hill theme song.
I used to play that song on guitar all the time. Like when I first started learning how to play guitar, I would just play that song.
It's just so good. The Simpsons, South Park, DuckTales, and Malcolm in the Middle.
That's a great theme song too.
Yeah.
Malcolm in the Middle doesn't get the love that it should get because that was a great TV show, but you never hear about it anymore.
No, it was great.
And up next we have Knife, and he says honorable mentions The Office. That's all you got, buddy? Just one? Yeah. Oh well.
It's a good honorable mention.
And at number, in no particular order, Saved by the Bell. Walker, Texas Ranger. Man, I haven't thought about Walker, Texas Ranger in a long time.
I haven't either.
Monk. I forgot about Monk, too. Monk was a great show.
Monk was great, yeah.
Tony Shalhoub for the win. Let's see. Friends.
Yeah, Friends is iconic.
And Stranger Things. And then Brandon kept updating us here in the top 5. He's like, first he started out, he's like, I'll leave out anime for the sake of being fair. And then we read these two, Knife and Nick, and then he comes back, I'm currently at 26 themes. And then now we're going to go on to Tyler.
All right, so next up we have our good friend Tyler Watson. This was too tough. I'm not listing honorable mentions because we'll be here all day. Number 5, and he includes links to all of these, which is great.
Yeah.
Number 5, Defenders of the Earth, basically the Avengers of nationally syndicated comic strips of the 30s and 40s. It brings together Flash Gordon, the Phantom, Mandrake the Magician, and Lothar to defend Earth against Ming the Merciless. The song drips 80s cool. Number 4, I can't believe this hasn't been mentioned, but Thundercats.
Oh, so good.
You hear this and you know exactly what time it is. Enough said.
So good.
3, X-Men, the animated series, the Japanese version.
What?
Yeah, the regular one kicks butt, but have you heard the Japanese opening for it? It kicks mega butt in all caps. It's a high-energy rock track that's accompanied by unique animation. Cry for the Moon. Number 2, DuckTales. You want to know what adventure sounds like? Look no further. As soon as you heard that bass line hit, you knew you were in for a ride. And number 1, Cowboy Bebop, Tank by the Seatbelts is just one of the best songs ever, much less TV openings. It's some of the most fun you'll have listening to jazz. And as a former sax player, the solo it has in it, the full song is just phenomenal.
I didn't know there was a different Japanese version of the X-Men theme song. I would play a little snippet, but I don't know if Disney owns that or not, and I don't want to get murdered in the middle of the night by the mouse for playing anything.
Don't they own
Disney.
everything?
Yeah, I think they do it pretty much at this point. But yeah, listen, everybody. If you're not a part of our Discord, please go be a part of our Discord. Go to nerdcaveretro.com, click that Discord link. It'll take you there. Join our community. We have the top 5 submissions here. You can put right in the Discord, and right here, like we said, Tyler put all the links in here for his list that you can go just click right on them, and it's awesome. Our community is awesome, so go join us in the Discord. That's just my public service announcement for right now.
100%.
And up next, we have Mr. Brandon, the Emerald Coast fact checker himself. He said, started off with 26th with much difficulty, narrowing it down, but I did it. For his honorable mentions, Ed, and Eddie. I forgot about Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah, I did too.
Doug.
Yeah. I'm trying. Oh, Doug was so good.
Yeah.
Doug had a great. Doug is like easy listening for cartoon themes.
And here's another one I forgot. Gargoyles. How did I forget
Gargoyles had a great theme song.
Dude?
It's such an underrated show, too.
So good. We got to do some more commentary tracks for Gargoyles. I think we only did like 1 or 2 episodes, didn't we?
We did, yeah. We should do more.
Yeah, I know. I love that show. Batman the Animated Series. Batman Beyond. Mm-hmm. The Drew Carey Show. VR Troopers.
Yep.
Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack had a great theme song too, man. I wish Samurai Jack would come back. I love that show. SWAT Cats. I forgot all about SWAT Cats. X-Men the Animated Series. All That and Bluey. Do you remember All That?
It's All That. Yeah, it was sung by TLC. That was like, if you were a Nickelodeon kid in the 90s, All That was like a staple on Saturday night.
Mm-hmm. And I've never seen an episode of Bluey, but I've heard nothing but good stuff about Bluey.
Same. Yeah, all my friends with kids,
yeah,
like they swear by it. They're really good.
And now on to his actual top 5. At number 5, Sonic the Hedgehog, Blue Streak Speeds By. Number 4,
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I can't believe this is the first one we've heard of this one so far. Number 4, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers. How'd you forget Power Rangers, Derek? How? Tell me. How did you forget Power? You're a Power Rangers kid. I know you were.
I'd like to take this time to resign as host of the Nerd Cave Retro
Would you
Show.
like to issue a formal apology to the Nerd Cave Retro audience and the Power Rangers?
I'll have a prepared statement in the Discord at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Derek's going to turn in his millennial card, and we'll hold on to that for him until his punishment is done. Number 3, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original, the outro theme for his wedding. That's cool.
Ooh, nice.
Number 2, Darkwing Duck, Let's Get Dangerous. And number 1, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Do it, Rockapella.
Now, is that for the game show or the cartoon?
I don't know.
That's what I'm curious about.
I was a little after my time. I mean, I know all about Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, but I don't think I ever watched any of them.
I watched the game show more than the cartoon. The game show was cheesy as you know what, but it was fun. Next up, we have OmniSlick. Here are my top 5 and honorable mentions. Miss the days of every show having its own theme song. Same here. Honorable mentions, Saved by the Bell. I can't believe this hasn't been mentioned yet either. Full House.
Dude,
Full House was a great song back in the day.
I had Full House on my list, but I had to move it off. It just something about the Full House theme song was just like it let you know that it was Friday night, and the weekend is here. TGIF is starting. You got the whole weekend ahead of you. That's just I loved that. I loved that era of my life, just like being a kid. It's Friday night. You're going to watch some TGIF, and then you're going to play the game that you rented earlier that afternoon, and then you're going to get some pizza and some Mountain Dew, and you're going to stay up all night playing video games. And it's just, I miss being a kid, man.
Same. Next up is Darkwing Duck, Pokemon, Thundercats, and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I can't believe this hasn't been mentioned yet either.
How did I forget
this
Fresh
song was
Prince?
So good.
I mean,
back in the day.
I will go to my grave knowing every single word of that theme song.
Yep. Same. Number 5, this is his actual list. Number 5, another one that, again, it hasn't been mentioned, but it's a great one, Captain Planet.
Yeah.
He's our hero, going to take pollution down to 0. If you've never seen it, look up the skit. I think Funny or Die did it back in the day with Don Cheadle as Captain Planet. It is so funny.
I start thinking, just
number 4,
laughing, just thinking about it. That was a great skit.
Number 4, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Number 3, Power Rangers. 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And number 1, DuckTales.
Great list. And now we're at our very last list here. And this comes from Halam Akbar. Let's see. Number 5, I Dream of Jeannie. Man, I loved I Dream of Jeannie. Forgot all about it. That was an afternoon staple, too, because that was always on TBS. It was I Dream of Jeannie, Bewitched, Gilligan's Island, and I forgot what else was on. Probably like Batman or something.
And that was the Nick at Night staple for me, were those shows.
Let's see. Number 4, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original cartoon theme. Number 3, The Office. Number 2, Gilligan's Island. And number 1, The Big Bang Theory. And you know what I learned about all these lists tonight, Derek? We all kind of fall in the same sort of areas. Like a lot of this was repeat stuff. Like everybody loves DuckTales. Everybody loves the Ninja Turtles. Everybody loves just a lot of the same stuff. Like why do TV shows not have great themes like they used to?
I mean, some shows don't even have theme songs now. They just flash the title card and that's it. And I like to think it's to put more like time into the creative and the show, but I think it's because they want to put more commercials.
Yeah, that's actually I read something about this a long time ago about this very thing, about how theme songs got shorter and shorter so that they could have more time to fit in more commercials. And theme songs always just brought you in, like especially in the 80s, all the theme songs would tell you the backstory of the show in the lyrics before you get into the show, so you know what's going on. And then, once you get to like the 20 teens, and it's like shows just like you said, it would just have like a title card and then just like cold open, and it's like, man, it like really don't tell you much these days. Just kind of like you have to know what's going on, because I like when TV shows are like the way what was it that what was it Stan Lee used to treat Marvel Comics. He said every comic was somebody's first comic. So you got to write it in a way to where they can get into it immediately, starting from wherever. And I think that's where that TV shows need to be too. Give me a little taste of what the show's about at the beginning. Just a good 30 seconds to a minute theme song. Tell me what's going on, and then, start the show.
And just watch the ratings skyrocket.
Yeah, take my advice, Netflix, and stop putting this. Nobody wants to skip the intro. Especially when I'm watching great stuff that have great intros. Like, it's almost offensive when they're like, skip intro. I'm like, no, I'm not skipping the intro. Are you crazy?
I ain't skipping no stinking intro.
No, not at all. But this was fun. This was a fun episode, man. This was a hard one to do, but man, it was fun.
Yeah, and I'll probably completely revise my list tomorrow. Being completely honest.
And that's how you know it's a good top 5
I can't believe I
list.
Forgot Pokemon and Power Rangers.
Yeah, no, there's a lot that I forgot on here. Like even the Monsters theme. Like I love the Monsters, the Addams Family, like all that stuff. I wanted to have on my list, but I'm like, I can't put 50 TV shows on my list. That's how you know it's a good list. When you have trouble writing it because you just have too many things.
100%.
But that brings us to the end of this episode. We'll save these news bits for the next episode. And Derek, you're doing what next week?
So next week I will be reviewing Survival Kids for the Game Boy. Been having actually quite a bit of fun playing it. It's something that is a type of game that I normally don't play. So excited to talk about that next week.
And 2 weeks from now, I'll be doing the Warriors for PS2. And I think we still got to figure out what we're doing this month, Derek, for our extra episode. But I know next month I want to do the Warriors movie, probably a roundtable discussion. I want to have TV's Travis on for that one, too. So I'm really in a Warriors mood right now after playing the game for a bit.
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it? Come out and play. But what do you want to throw out there before we leave this evening?
You can just check. Actually, I've been getting a little more back into social media. So if you want to follow me on Instagram and Threads, it's at Derek D Diamond. I found out the name Derek_Diamond is taken by someone who has 4 followers and has never posted anything. So I was quite upset about that. But yeah, getting back into posting a little more. So if you want to give me a follow on those, yeah, that at Derek D Diamond on Instagram and Threads.
And Nick the Horror Game Fan asked me in the chat room if I finished Nightfire yet. I've not finished it yet. I'm going to go back to it here really soon. I know I got to finish it because I got to send it to Derek. But I kind of got sidetracked, and plus I started playing the Warriors, and I'm going to stop the Warriors this week and go back to Nightfire so I can finish that, and then next week I'll get back to the Warriors. So that's what I'll be doing this week, and then I'll get it shipped off to Derek so he can enjoy Nightfire as well, because James Bond's awesome.
And Nick also says, forgot Tiny Toons and Pinky and the Brain.
Oh, yeah, Tiny Toons is great, too.
And Animaniacs.
Let's do another top 5 list next week. Let's just do more top 5 TV themes.
We could get a good 3 months out of that easy.
Probably. But yeah, go follow Derek's new venture. Also wanted to say congratulations because it is a 5-year anniversary of when he asked Samantha to marry him, which, man, time flies crazy.
That is crazy. Yep. 5 years ago today is when I proposed to my now wife, Samantha. So,
and
enjoy it because It goes by quick.
Also wanted to give a huge congratulations to Mr. Jacob Craig, my co-host over on Open Micers. I had the new baby yesterday. I think he said so it was 5 pounds 9 ounces, and I don't remember, did he say it was a boy or girl?
I'll say it's a boy.
Yeah, I think it was a boy. I still haven't talked to him yet. I sent him a congratulations, and all I got back was thanks, bud. And I'm like, okay, he's tired, and I'm not gonna bug him right now. So
I'll look it up real quick
Yeah,
because he posted a picture.
I'll find out some more info for you guys here soon. But yeah, huge shout out to Jacob for being a father for the second time as of yesterday.
Oh, I believe he had a girl.
Oh, a girdle. So,
Yeah, because his mom posted,
okay.
my new grandbaby, Miss Charlie Ray Craig.
Okay, yeah. So he's got two. He's the only man in a house full of girls now. So poor Jacob is outnumbered in his own home.
Oh, man.
And like I said, Arsa's gonna. We got another song that is being mixed and mastered right now. So go follow at Arsa Metal on Instagram. Go follow Fall As Well Band at Fall As Well Band on Instagram. And that's all I got to promote for right now. And Derek, is that it before we get out of here?
I think that's it.
Let's play some music, and we're going to walk out the door. If you want to email us at nerdcaveretro@gmail.com. Also, leave us a voice message at voicecast.app/NCR. You don't have to sign up for anything. You just leave a message. Also, go to nerdcaveretro.com. That is our link tree, and that takes you everywhere you need to go. All the social medias, the Patreon, the voicemail, the merch shop, which is at ncrmerch.com. Got all kind of designs over there for hats, t-shirts, stickers, magnets, bags, mugs, whatever your nerdy heart desires. And if you can't afford that, I understand. Times are tough. You know how you can help us out for free? Go leave us a review and or a 5-star rating on all the podcast platforms. So Derek, please tell them what it's all about.
May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce.
Yes. And that's an episode.
Man, that was such a fun list to talk about.
You know, before we go, I completely forgot to check the voice cast to see if we got a voicemail for this week. Let me go do that real quick before. Let's see. Did we have any messages? No voice messages for this week. So, yeah, if you're out there watching the YouTube right now, go leave us a voice message. If you have anything to say about the top 5 list, if you didn't get your top 5 list in and you want to have your voice heard, voicecast.app/NCR. And I think that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Nick and Tyler and Chuck showed up for a little while. OmniSlick, all you guys, thank you for hanging out with us in the chat room. Mortiz, thank you. And all you guys, thank you for hanging out in the chat room. Be right here next week. Same